guys, this is Warrior here, and we are back with another Dwarves of Erebor Let's Play. In the last one, we fought a series of battles around Camith Brin to weaken the forces, and now we are continuing that assault, but before we do that, I need to do just a few minor movements that I was forgetting about.
My king.
Move you in, you keep moving, you move up there,
Forward.
circle around.
Marched our limit. Aye,
You
Lord.
two out of the garrison to that
We
fort.
march no further today. That'll do
You three
'em today.
consolidate
March.
at the fort.
March. Aye,
You
sire.
consolidate in
Aye.
that fort.
Forward.
Okay, and these troops will get shuffled around and then will be distributed where they're most needed.
Aye.
You keep moving south.
Marched our limit.
Okay, and then there are some things I needed to do over
Aye,
here
my liege.
to there.
Marching now.
You're coming over to
We'll rest
take
here
governance
tonight,
of
sire.
this settlement.
An honor, my
Loin, you're fine. I could sally out and
My
beat
king.
those two forces back. We have this situation,
Aye, Lord.
which I don't
Aye.
think is going to go
Approaching
well
to engage
for
the enemy, sire.
them. Hopefully they launch an assault. I mean, the maulers will be a slight problem. So will these guys. And I have no archers. Well, no, I got some King's Warriors, so we shall see. It will be a siege battle, which will benefit us, not them. Open field battle, we'd probably get them crushed,
Aye,
but
my
not in a siege. Okay, just by the nature of sieges and how the AI works. Okay, you're holding strong over there, making sure nothing attacks, and it gives me a basis to recruit from later. Okay, now.
I'm gonna
Anyways,
stick
if
you.
you're liking these videos, please leave a like, rate, and subscribe. Really helps the channel out. Now, getting on to what I really want to talk about. So, the Rohan Let's
Leading your
Play.
men with honor,
No,
sire.
dude. Okay,
We
hold
shall
up.
hold them to siege, sire.
You.
We march
Okay.
to battle.
The Rohan Let's Play is going to be coming out this coming Monday, so in 2 days, because this one comes out on Saturday. I chose not to have 3 of these series. I mean, I could just dominate the channel with this until um, the Ramalef Lorien one is over, and then start 2 fresh ones. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to stagger them so that as one is ending, another, or not as one is ending, but like there's some, one's in the early stages, one's in about middle, and then one's at kind of the end. So that's what I'm kind of trying to keep that trend going. Okay. So I want my Iron Guard to lead the way. Yep. We're going to launch. You 3 Matlocks are going to be on the left flank. You backed up by the axes. And where's that other spear unit? You'll be on the extreme right. So will you. What do I have left? You're going to back up the extreme left. You're going to be over here. You're going to be on the far left. Maybe I can bait them into attacking my general, which that would not go over well. Even for the Azog Defilers, they're excellent cavalry. But they are... Oh, they're excellent shot cavalry. Hold the line, stay cavalry. They're a little lackluster, but definitely shock-wise, they're really good. Alright. Let's begin. Let's see if they're going to attack me, since I have the siege equipment. Oh, they are. They are. Alright, fine. Switch to grape. Switch to grape shot. Start firing. So what I'm doing here is I'm forming a V, a little inverted bow, and what my attempt is to pierce them like a point, to smash in and then fold in. Now my flanks are a little weak, but I reinforce my flanks and keep my center weak, so I overwhelm the flanks. It's a tactic that Hannibal used against the Romans. Very decent one. Okay, grape shot. Keep really strong infantry in the center. They're going to hold, and then you bolster the flanks. Fire there. They're over there. Alright, the stalkers. Into the center. This was always my plan to countercharge. You two go there. Move up. Fire that way. Shift over. Form up like so.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
You fire at those Snaga archers. You start showing them the error of their ways by hitting them with grape shot. You keep moving into them. This whole wing just collapsed. Good. They are running since been running. Okay. See if you can fire at them. Grape shot's doing morale damage to them. You. How are we doing? Ooh, those stone feet are gonna get munched on. No, don't run up there. Fire. You get up here close. Need you throwing your axes, not doing whatever it is you're doing. Azog defilers or whatever they're doing. You into them. That was a little bit effective. Oop, they broke. Fantastic. Okay. Keep firing there. Rallying in, looks like. Where is my charge? You move up, fire at those goblin band. Uh-oh. They're in. And now they're dead. Well, they got one unimpeded charge on us, but there's only 3 of them. Damage will be minimal there. Yeah, we lost a few units to the grape shot, which is unfortunate. Hey, you go whoop up on them. You two, keep firing there. You keep firing there. How's it going over here? Dain, kill them. How are we doing? Not great, but we're gonna win that.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Move up. These spears are doing a good job. They're just holding, which is what I need them to do. Problem is, they all broke and then they reformed, which is causing us some issues. Get back on that catapult. Oh, you're all just sitting there. Okay, you go after them. You up here. How are we doing? These guys broke. You keep going after them. You go up against those goblin band. You. Alright, who do I need to... You go that way. This has gotten very chaotic very quickly. Alright. You're out. Fire on them. Keep firing at those Uruk overseers. And keeping them whipped into... Keeping their morale up, otherwise they would have bolted already. And get some shots on them. Okay, here. You deal with those... Yeah, deal with them. Gonna be a problem. You keep firing there. Done. Charge into them. That'll break them. How are we doing over here? They just broke. Iron Guardians are fighting some heavy crossbows. That's fine. Okay, you go after them. You go that direction. How are we doing here? Not too bad. He's not sure what he wants to do. Go get them. Alright, how's it going over here? Keep running. I do like how these dwarves, when they get their armor upgrades, the way they look, they just look really good. That heavy, thick steel mail armor. Okay, how are we doing? They just broke. It's always good when your overseers are breaking. Go after them. Are they gonna break? Well, they haven't broke yet. Okay. And I don't have fire. Fire solid shot at him. One solid shot should cause them to run. Ooh. Well, we've been depleted, but we haven't been depleted to the point that we cannot continue the assault on other bastions. They've worn us down with sheer amount of death and destruction that has caused so many battles. But because we're able to fight them in a piecemeal engagement, where each engagement we're fighting 1-to-1 instead of fighting one against many, we are actually winning because of that. We'd had to have fought a defensive fight. Very defensive, actually. Okay, so we've smashed them in pretty good bits. Oh, we're gonna do that. Gimli. Yeah, lift siege. Probably just auto that. Keeping the garrison pinned. Yep, just keeping the garrison pinned. Doing a little bit more damage. Now I can't get away. Alright, so we have a choice. Launch an assault against them, or see if they're going to bring any troops up. Let's see if they have any more reserves, and that'll depend on my response. Nothing here. Don't worry about anything down here. Okay.
On my way.
Anything that they're hiding in these mountains? No. So it's this force. I don't think this force can beat both of my forces, because it would draw both of my forces in. Or at the very least lead to the destruction of one, but then the other one would get them. So let's intern and see what happens. Let's build up some siege equipment. Build up a few pieces siege equipment. And we will go from there. So let's intern. Let's see what they do. So I think that's the smarter move there, is to let the AI, whatever they're going to do, the goblins, won't be much. We've mauled them as best we can. And now we're going to finish the job the next turn. Aha! I knew you were going to launch an assault against me. Okay. Well, if I had an archer unit, I'd like my chances. If I had one archer unit, I'd like my chances a lot. I still like my chances, because it's 1-to-1. And it's going to depend about... I'm going to have to keep my men in a V, have them press in. I should be able to win. I'm going to have to hold at the gate. Alright. You. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. You. Like so. You. Like so. Like so. You. I got some armor piercing. You go right there. Alright. And you're going to fire. As they approach, you're going to haul your axes over the parapet right here. That's what this is called. Palisade parapet. Okay, and we're going to hold just like this. They may take it, but they're going to get mauled in the process. And I got the force to take it back very easily, so I'm not too worried about it. I could use that with not losing these troops, but, you know, is what it is. Alright.
Axes ready.
Fire.
There's enough for everybody.
There we go. There goes the axes. That's what I'm talking about. Down to 49, 48. Go for the archers. Their own javelins are not within range. Okay, then keep firing at them. Those maulers are going to be the ones that are going to be the problem. Because they're armor piercing, and we're all armor. They got 2 units of armor piercing. 1,
The enemy are battering
2.
down the gates.
Not worried about the host. We'll deal with the host. Where's their bodyguard? Their bodyguard will deal with 2. The scouts will deal with. Alright. Now, form up. So you form up right there. Come on, gate. I wish I had 1 archer unit. If I had 1 archer unit, I could set them back right here and they could just be peppering the whole time. But that did enough damage, I hope.
Damn them all! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Come on. There they go. And now they're going to charge on in.
Forward!
Let's go. Come on.
Keep up now! Close in! Tighten up, Dwarfs! Axes! Axes! Engage them! Get ready, Dwarfs! Tighten up, Dwarfs!
Like so.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
That's
the
fine.
battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true
Let's just
and
2 times it.
steadfast,
There's nothing I can
victory
do
will be
about it.
ours.
I just gotta sit here and watch the grind take place. No amount of maneuvering, it's just, can we hold? I think so. There is a lot of the buggers. If they didn't have those maulers, I think we could win pretty handedly. Yeah, boy, infantry are getting wrecked. King's warriors are doing pretty decent. And if they didn't have a general, we'd probably win this. Kill the general, that would be nice. But I don't think we're going to get that lucky. We're in stand your ground mode, which will be better for us. Have it on ×2 right now, just letting them fight. Sometimes you just gotta do that. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You just gotta let them play out.
My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and hope pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Nothing I can do about it.
My lord, only half our force remains.
Oh, only half of their force remains too.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
They have only lost half. They've lost half their men. Break ranks. See if that helps any. Bodyguards down to 25. It'll be a bloody day. Keep versing. You getting behind. Jesus. We might be able to win this. The hosts are more than a match for their archers and scouts. Uh-oh. I just lost It's turning into a wild melee. I think they're gonna win.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Come on, dwarfs. Prove dwarven stubbornness. There's not much I think I could have done, really.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away, and perhaps our chances of victory with it.
It's over. Kill as many as we can. Those maulers is what did it. If they didn't have those maulers, we would have won this battle.
Dwarfs!
And maybe we should have fought it a little bit differently. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna end it.
We have been dealt a stinging defeat today.
We have. But it's a defeat that's not gonna derail us too much. I got the forces in the area to crush that. And if I would have had one archer unit to do a little bit more damage to them before they got to the walls, that'd have been a lot better.
The enemy lays siege, but we will stand proud.
So you're going to sally out. You're going to be attacking me, so I could get into defensive positions. Oh, I'm not worried about that force at all. Reinforcement force I'm not worried about. This force I'm out because of the Wog Scouts. You know what? King Dain, we're going to see if you can measure up to the title of king. We're going to fight it. Hopefully there's some hills we can take advantage of. May have to corner camp a little bit to negate their cavalry.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Alrighty. They outnumber us by a lot, but numbers don't mean anything. Not when you're facing against goblins. Okay. So we have a forest over here. We could defend this little shelf, put the catapult on top, infantry in the trees, and then defend longing arcs that way. That's what we're going to do. So everybody, over here. Let us begin.
The enemy are bringing in
So you're coming in, over there, over there. All right, perfect. So, catapult. Get into position. You do the same. You do the same. And you do the same. Now, everyone else. You will hold the left. You're going to hold the center. Axes on the left flank. Spears to the right of the guard. Of the iron guard. Some matlocks. And you. The rest of you. Actually, you're going to be needed over there. The iron guard isn't going to break. Because I'm going to stick some halberdiers in their ranks to ensure they don't break. Be sure they hold. You both to the right flank. Axe throwers there. And there. There we are. Oh, and the 4 stone feet that remain, you go over here. And here's our defensive bastion. I don't normally like to corner camp, but since I have no cavalry to speak of, and they have a bunch of cavalry, I'm going to have to bait them into me. So, I have the archers to beat them back if they try and charge with their... they try and charge with their...
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
I'm blanking with their cavalry. So, if they want to wear us down, well, they try and wear us down. I'll reinforce with a second line in case they try and break anywhere. And we're going to hold. All we want. Matlocks, yep. You're supporting anything along this line. You're doing the same. And you're holding the extreme right. Dain will hold the left with his Sons of the Fallen Spearmen, which they shouldn't need any help. It'll be this force that'll need the help. These axes. Alrighty. Let's fast forward until they come meet us in honest battle, in a pitched battle. So one group will mass this direction. Another group will attack from the center. Looks like they're all massing and attacking. Typically what you'd want to do is charge one group and defeat that in battle. Like charge this group and maul it. The problem is that the larger group's coming on in, so we'll just let them clump up and attack us. How they wish. Okay, so that is javelins. Javelins are going to be the problem here. We'll do special ammo. Fire at targets of opportunity. But we do have archers. Alright, 6 fire. They won't be able to defeat this army and Gimli's army. Which I don't know how they're able to assault bolt one single army and the siege army come out to fight. It's like, how? But whatever. One salvo away. See if we got any good hits. Nope, all short. That's unfortunate. They're working their way along that map border and then they'll go in. Raw Wog Riders. Another Slavo of... And they're all short. Fire with the grape shot. Hold. They're within range. Now use the grape shot on them. Even there within range. Fire at the skirmishers. Cav can be dealt with. Skirmishers, not really. Rook overseers. Come on. Should be cutting huge holes in their ranks. Well, maybe they gotta get a little bit closer. Oh no. There's the death and destruction. Okay, so it's having an effect. That's what we want. Fire on them. Huge kills. They're losing a lot in the process, which is good. That's what we want. Come on, kill them. Trying to get close where this is negated, but they're about to break. I get that feeling. Turn and fire at them. It's not going to end well for y'all. Engaging a skirmish tool. This is going to weaken us down, but it's going to lead to y'all's destruction. I got that feeling. Don't run, you fools. You don't run either. Oof, that cut huge swaths out of them. And they're weakened a lot. Okay. Alright, switch to regular shot and fire. Let's see if we can move up a little bit. Deal with this force. They wanted the charge without support. Alright. Huge ranks into him. Start firing at the advance guard. Swing left. Deal with all that.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Now that's only one small segment, but, you know, sentiment's there. Okay, you form kind of a weird little hook over here. Move up, and we're gonna shift our line a little bit. Dain, move up and fill that void. You back him up. You move forward. Beat that back. I'm swinging out as they have just a small... That scout unit is going to be a problem. We'll defeat this. It'll take a little while, but we'll beat it down. Just Goblin Band. Firing rocks into their lead ranks. Hopefully we're doing some sort of damage. We are. Alright. Switch to Grape Shot.
Good tidings.
There we go.
The enemy general lies dead.
And goes
We have sent the
one.
cart to hell.
Stiff Beards to the front. They've just broken. Reform the line. Reform the line. Let's go. Reform it. Reform it. They just broke. Reform. Get out wide. Get out wide. You deal with that. You move in. How are we doing? Fire at those heavy goblin infantry right there. They've weakened us a lot. Come on. We're gonna need you. I'm gonna taste of cold steel. That did some damage. I'm firing there. Oof, that's a massive force trying to maneuver around. Catch them. Move like so. You three, attack that little edge of that goblin band. You out. Add yourself to the melee line. You keep firing. Fire at whoever you can. You move up. Get right over here. Assist wherever possible. Get them. Dain's spears. Problem is he's over here by himself. Could fire that at him, but that's going to cause a lot of damage. Fire that. Keep firing at them. How are we doing? Seem better. Keep maneuvering that direction. Almost out of arrows, and then we're going to do there and send there to support Dain so Dain doesn't die. Oof, that was a good hit. Another good hit. Cutting huge chunks out of him. And this unit will hold for a while. Alright, mass just like that. Okay, how are we doing? Alright, we're winning over here. Ooh. We're doing alright. You mass and attack. Get him. Assist. The king needs you. Stiff beards. Oof. Huge chunks out of those orc fighters. I'm not worried about the orc fighters, there's just a lot of them. Okay, the stiff-beard archers will start to turn this flank in our favor. Problem is, there's King Dain fighting by himself. Now they're trying to wait it, because they know the king's over here. Starting to butcher that far end down. How are we doing here? We'll eventually lose, but this side is collapsed fully on them. You go there. How are we doing? Alright. Into the center. Lead a charge into the center. You start firing grape shot over that direction. Come on. Sons of the Fallen are doing a good job of holding. That's what I need them to do, is just hold. Committing more men to the center. More dwarf to the center. Their
Only
left,
half the enemy force remains.
their left flank is collapsing. You just have to hold a little bit longer. Keep collapsing. Come on. Where is their general?
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as
65% of them are dead. They're collapsing under the strain. Keep moving. Keep pressuring. You, go there. What are we doing over here? Alright. King is supported.
Look
now.
how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Oof. Whole flank caved in. I did right by repositioning and swinging like a door onto them. Proved crucial. Nice shots into there. Go that way. You. Archers. Go that way. Everybody else attack into this. Drive these crossbows back. Come on. Give them dwarven fury and vengeance for all those that have been slain this day. Okay, you got a little bit. You can throw a little bit at them. Start turning that flank. Where is their general? I haven't seen him anywhere. They had a general coming out. Is he stuck in here somewhere? No.
Good tidings.
There
The
he
enemy
is.
general
He's in
lies
the middle.
dead. We have set the cart to hell.
That'll send them breaking. Ooh, the left flank held. It was the rock that would not bend.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have
Stubborn as
lost half their
stone.
men.
Dain Stonefoot. Or Ironfoot. It's Ironfoot. Dain Ironfoot makes his name known once more. Unyielding, unbreakable. Alright. Them broken running off the field. 85% of them have been. Look at that. Look at that line that they held. That was mostly the sons of the fallen just holding that line, and they were about to overwhelm and kill my lord. And that was from the catapult firing, cutting huge chunks out of them.
Stay in ranks.
Now I've seen some battles. And this force, I can piece together forces to deal with the rest, but alright, it's just them that are left, I think. Unless there's a random unit somewhere firing. I don't think there is. They're all breaking. You come assist. Alright. Let's time 6 it. Let's see if we can get them to break. Oop, they're breaking. Who is still left then? They've broken. Oop, there's a unit all the way in the corner. Who is that? It's a unit has not entered the battlefield yet. Okay.
The battle is very much in our favor. The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna have to do here. We're gonna have to walk all the way. Wait, there's a general still on the field? It's him. Go beat them up. For some reason they haven't entered the battlefield yet. I know how to deal with this. It's gonna be annoying, but there's only one way to beat this. Okay.
The enemy general. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. We're being attacked. Engage them.
Really 5 Uruk Overseers?
The enemy army flees
Okay,
the
we'll
field.
end it.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this.
Not bad for a battle we probably should have lost. So if I would have been aggressive there, they would have came in from behind and been able to pincer me from 2 different directions, which that would not have been good and ultimately would have led to my destruction. So, yeah. Gimli is now taking the settlement. Which is good. The Mayan Wrath renewed. Interesting. Camith Brin, Don Lack, Ingmar Waynes, Dor Levin. Yeah, we'll take it back. Ah, so they must be down to their last 3 settlements somewhere up in here. Faction announcement. Nice. Nice. Most advanced faction. Largest faction is Dominion of Isengard. That's not good. Okay. So they are pushing onto them. So eventually we're going to be fighting Isengard and the remnants of Dumbledore. But we'll be able to handle that. You go away. Why would you do that? That makes no sense. You deviate north and deal with that. Just want to send a token force up there to deal with him. Probably need to, actually. Really, you think you can win this, huh?
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
Not bad. You got some Uruks. They're going to be a problem. But you are going to be assaulting a city. So that's going to be a problem for you. Okay, I think this is where we're going to end that. Well, actually, this is where we're going to end the episode. I'll try to get rid of all this Just
Victory!
rubbish.
Glory and honor!
There we are.
By your
Now,
will,
now,
sire,
all
we
that's
shall
been cleared away.
engage.
And now we
Victory!
hold
Aye, my liege.
Camith Brin. Not too
Aye,
bad.
sire.
Got some
Onward.
Dragon Slayers coming on up.
That'll do him today, sire.
And shift some troops over.
Aye, lord.
These troops are coming on in.
Move
Go
out.
to the fort. Get some free upkeep. It's going to help, but seizing this now gives us a clear shot and stabilizes the north for the most part. Once Angmar's done, it'll really stabilize the north. And we are then going to push east, and then I'll probably redeploy these troops to down here to help take some of these. I'll seize Akala, but this down here I don't need. It can go to either or. We need to take Western Khazad-dûm and whatnot. So, without further ado, I will see you the next one, and I also hope that you're enjoying these videos. Leave a like, rate, subscribe, and watch out for the new series beginning Monday with Rohan. And you, until next time, have a good day.